A project aimed to expand public transportation options in the South Bay is causing a lot of headaches.
It's been 2 years since the VTA started construction on the East Ridge to BART Regional Connector. And while the project is still far from over, people who live and work around the work zone say something needs to be done or their livelihoods are at risk. Traffic cones, construction equipment, and signs saying sidewalk closed. VTA's light rail connector project along Capitol Expressway in East San Jose is creating a nightmare for drivers and businesses.
Because it normally would take them, before the construction, 5 minutes max to come from, say, Quimby or Aborn to Capitol right here. Now it's taking them 15 or 20 or even more because of the zigzagging of or less lanes and more of the traffic mess. And that's what's really hurting, because people don't want to deal with that.
Fernando Galindo has been running La Gruenza at the Crossroads Shopping Center since 1991. He says since the construction began, sales at his Mexican restaurant dropped as much as 60%, the worst he's ever experienced.
We survived COVID and we survived the housing market crash in '08, and it wasn't nearly not even close to as bad as it is now.
A part of the problem? Galindo says construction crews have been blocking the entrance to the shopping center.
This exit here behind me was blocked completely for a good week, on and off. They will open it for a bit, but then they would just close it like when they had to bring in the machinery. So people that were coming from over here, from down the Alum Rock area, hoping to get in, would not come anywhere because it was blocked. Now this other entrance over here was always open. However, there was 3 or 4 big rigs stretching all the way down to the entrance that would block the entrance. I'm not blocking, but block the site from actually seeing that if it was open or not. When people would see that it was open, it was already too late to make a turn in here, so they would just continue on their way. That's what really affected more than anything.
These aren't like, Fortune 500 businesses. These are, mom and pop families who put their money together, funds that have been raised for generations.
San Jose Councilmember Peter Ortiz represents the Capitol Expressway corridor. He says his office has been working with the mayor and other city officials to get VTA to address the community's concerns.
I've already forced them to have a town hall in my district, which they did come. I appreciate that. But one town hall to address and alleviate the concerns is not enough.
The VTA has set aside $500,000 to help small businesses and people who live in the area. Councilmember Ortiz is hoping to get that money distributed as soon as possible, but he says it won't be enough to solve everything.
Yeah, this isn't just a small business issue. Families, working, hardworking residents of the city of San Jose have seen cracks in their driveways, cracks in their homes' foundations, right? And these type of things to fix is multiple thousands of tens of thousands of dollars, right? And we can't just simply give them a Band-Aid.
As the holidays approach, Ortiz plans to highlight small businesses along the corridor to help boost sales. We've also reached out to VTA for comment on all of this, but have not yet heard back. The regional connector is scheduled to be finished in 2028.